we're gonna play Reading Simulator because I am that big of a nerd at this point in my life, and I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna talk right now, considering there is no music playing, and I'm under the impression that you can hear me. So I am just gonna be playing this and figuring out what it is. I really didn't like look at the previews or anything. I downloaded this a while ago, and I did do like 3 seconds of gameplay with it, and then I turned it off and forgot about it, and now I'm opening it back up, and I just want to see what's going on. I think there is supposed to be like a horror aspect to this, I think. So it might be a haunted library situation, but it also seems like it's just supposed to be, it's like books that are public domain that are in this virtual library. And I'm just going to be I'm going to look at the books and see what is available in the library. So you're just going to watch me play the game and like look at the books and stuff. I'm going to start this. The music is probably going to start back up. Yeah. Okay, so the music is very low, and the way that this works is that the mouse is what you look around with, and then of course like the up, the over key and stuff like that. Oh, am I up the stairs? I'm up the stairs. Okay, so I'm gonna see I don't know if there's a difference, but I'm gonna see if I can click on that. No? What about that? Okay. Oh, Ulysses. Okay. This is a book that you can basically find easily. I just want to see if it's like the whole book, because that's a pretty thick book. It does look as if it is the entire book. So that should be fun. I'm probably gonna write these down now that I think about it, so I know what to get the audiobooks for. Because I am just gonna probably just be reading these while I stream. I think that would be fun. Like, I understand my version of fun is probably not a lot of other people's version of fun. But emulator. Okay, so we have Ulysses. Okay, and let's see what other books that we can find in here. Because I do want to know if these books are like accurate. Can I see what's in here? Or is it just the... I think it's just the book. No. I don't know like how accurate the crosshair is. It doesn't look like the one. I am going to test every single book I see, swear to God. There is no book on that shelf. Ah! Bye. Okay, let me turn it on. Oh, there's stairs here. Okay, I don't want to go down the stairs just yet, but I do want to see. Aww. Okay. Getting kind of disappointing. I could have sworn. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, Treasure Island! Oh, okay. Actually, I could test right the hell now if this is accurate or not. I know Treasure Island by motherfucking heart, swear. Treasure Island is one of my favorite books. It quickly became one of my favorite books. Oh, I need y'all to say this is real. This is fucking real. Oh my goodness. So be it also. And may I and all my pirates share the grave where these and their creations lie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is Treasure Island. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now that is actually the opening of fucking Treasure Island. Like, so, but these books aren't real. Oh! Oh, what's this? I don't know what that is. The surprise book. Oh, that means I need to go to the back to the other one that I clicked on, and I didn't get anything with that. Okay, so I'm gonna. That's right. Okay, I gotta turn it. Go forward. All right. So. Okay, and what's this? 3 men in a boat. To say nothing of the dog. I ain't never heard that one. If you do not know, there is a website called Librivox. I want to say that that's how you pronounce it. And what it is people donate their time to read books. And they're all books that they're like public domain books. So, you know, you're not having like getting hit with like a copyright issue or something like that, because they're all, you know, free. And they will have some of these books, more than likely. Oh, Uncle Tom's Cabin! OMG! This is not one of my favorite books. Like, it is, it is not, and I'm gonna have to be careful because N-word is said all up and through this. Yeah, no, this is Uncle Tom's Cabin. Like, I have read Uncle Tom's Cabin. It's not one of my favorites, but I'm just excited that it's a book that that I can recognize and be like, oh. But yeah, no, they did not blur out or take out any of the words. Which, I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of not censorship. I'm a huge fan of teaching things in its historical manner while keeping the context of modern day, like, decency in mind. So, like, if somebody was to, you know, if somebody told me like, hey, I want to read like Uncle Tom's Cabin to your kid, I would be like, okay, but I would hope that there would be historical context to why these words are being used. Why, like, when I was in high school, we basically had like a short little history lesson before we read certain books, so we know why certain words are being used and how those words are not good to use today because they are seen as slurs, offensive, outdated terms, even because some things are just outdated. They are not considered slurs. And then there's some stuff that is just a slur. And so you just can't do that. It was the night before Christmas. I mean, I done read the Barbie version, so I don't know. I don't know if I've actually read like the originals was the Night Before Christmas. But yeah, I am pro read everything that you can get your hands on, but also add context to things. Like that way people won't think that the shit is still okay. Okay. Oh, this is fun. I am having fun. I am still worried about that there's like a horror aspect to this and so forth or fashion. And I'm playing this at night. So I should have probably played this during the day. It ain't neither one of them. So the cursor has to be in a very like oh that means I gotta go back and check the other one. Oh, I read 12,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I read that twice. If you do not know, I am a huge fan of the ocean and like books about the ocean. I have not been to the ocean a lot, considering that I'm from Mississippi and we literally are a coastal state, and also considering that I live in California right now, but I nowhere near live near the coast. Like I live, I think I live as far away from the coast. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I live further away from the coast here in California than I did back home in Mississippi. Um, Also, just so you know, 12,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a part of a series, which I want to I want to actually read the series. And I'm probably gonna do an entire video about it. But okay, so that means I gotta go back to that other book that was just like I did this one. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. I just didn't write this one down. Waylon and on the duty of civil disobedience. Oh, okay. Coming in strong. Coming in very strong. So, what? No, is it Walden? I think it's Walden, not Wayland. Now, the other thing is, do the books change? Like, no, that's still Uncle Tom's Cabin. Is that the one that I clicked on and... Yeah, that was... Okay. I don't have to look at every single one single playthrough, even though I really want to. Oh, Through the Looking Glass! I haven't read this one yet, but I have read Alice in Wonderland. And if I'm not mistaken, Through the Looking Glass is like part 2 of Alice in Wonderland. That's fun. I'm deeply enjoying this. What's the painting? Oh, is it all like a bird version of Shakespeare? There's a door there. I'm not gonna go through the door just yet. Like a ton of books. Oh, Dracula. Oh my goodness. I absolutely so the first time I read Dracula was like I think I was still in college. And I just did it. I liked it. I believe I gave it like 3 stars. And then when I went back and listened to it, because the Nosferatu movie came out. I think Nosferatu movie came out either this year, right? And so I wanted to just rewatch it to reread it, so because it's basically it is Dracula. They just can't use the name Dracula for like copyright reasons. But it's basically, it goes along with the book, but definitely not. Like there's aspects that are the same, but not. The part that I really deeply love and find hilarious in Dracula is the part where this man he's in Dracula's castle and he's been here a hot minute. He can't seem to leave. He's sleep deprived, he's scared, and he's like just looking out the window one day and he just sees Dracula like just scuttling. And I mean scuttling down a sheer wall, like head first, like how a spider, crawls down a wall, or even a lizard. And it's and it's like the reaction of him. I really wish they had showed that part of the movie because that shit was hilarious. But also the way that Bram Stoker wrote his female characters, he did not know what a platonic female relationship was. Like like I don't know that he do it on purpose but the way that they talk to each other and interact is more than just two close friends. And it's very entertaining. And whenever I tell people about Dracula, I'm like, listen, the story will go 100% better in your head if you think that the two female characters in it have like a side relationship, along with they are fully devoted to their boyfriends and I think husband and fiance. I think that's the right words. And that everybody is in on this. Like everybody is fully okay with the way that this relationship dynamic works. The book is like 100 times funnier and like 1,000 times more entertaining. I mean, that could just be me though. But I deeply, also, if you don't know, Dracula is written in letters. So it is literally letters being written to other people. It's also cutouts of newspapers. So if you have never read it, it is set up like that. There's an actual word for it that I can't think of right now, but it did throw me off. That's the reason I gave it like a 3-star when I originally read it, because no one had told me that. I also found out last year that The Color Purple is also written in the same way, but it's written more, it flows a little bit better than Dracula, I will say that. And I just don't know if that's because it's more modern that it flows a little bit better to me, or the fact that I read Dracula and I understood how a story should be listened or read, how my mindset, I guess, should be set up to ingest a book that's written in nothing but letters and newspaper clippings and stuff like that. So it could be that, or it could just be it was slightly written better. I will say The Color Purple was the most heart-wrenching roller coaster of a ride story, but I got through it. It wasn't like The Lovely Bones. The Lovely Bones was, oh my goodness, that was a whole ass thing. Now, I will say with this, I wonder, is there going to be any stories by Black people? Or literally anyone that's not a white person. Oliver Twist. Like, I promise you, if I can, Now, some of these books I ain't never heard of, so some of these could be written by like people of color, and I have no idea. But for right now, I haven't really seen any book that is written by someone that's not a white person. What the hell? A book for all and none. Okay. Sorry for the yawn. Oh. 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 What is this? It just says my secret. It doesn't give like the author or anything. Unless the author is the person that made the book. Oh, Frankenstein! I've read that. A mirror of frivolity? Ew. A mysterious affair at Styles. Oh, girl, it's Agatha Christie! Oh my god! Girl, it's Agatha Christie. Oh, I found out that I'm a huge fan of this bitch. Like, say it like that. That's so disrespectful to this woman that's been dead for a hot ass minute. But I found out that I'm a huge Agatha Christie fan. Now okay. Okay. Oh, a picture of Dorian Gray. Hey. I really like this book. It's so gay. It's so fucking gay in like the funniest way possible. It's just such a queer little book. And it's honestly got a lot of twists and turns. But yeah, I found out that I am a huge Agatha Christie fan. And like fairy tales from Goldlands, Wentworth. Huh. Oh, I wonder do they have like the Grimm's fairy tales in here, because those are in the public domain. Ooh, but yeah, I don't know. I've never read that one before. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, you have to like click on a very specific. Oh, the Federalist Papers! Really? Now, I can't say, of course, I've never read the Federalist Papers, because there are people out there that they will consume any kind of anything that's been written down, and I am one of those people. It's not the fact that I don't look at like historical documents or anything like that. I'm just not in my historical document era. But this might change that, and I don't know. I have listened to a few things and read a few things like the Mueller report. If you pay for that, you should definitely still be able to get your money back. That is a free document. Like, you shouldn't have paid for that. I didn't pay for it because why the hell would I pay for a government document that's public to everyone? Like, deadass, if it's a government document that is public, you can just go on like what is it, Library of Congress? That right? I gotta look. I believe it's the government's library, basically. And all these documents are there and free for you to download. There's even like recipes that have been published from like government officials, like during recessions, during the Great Depression, during wartime. Like, it's so amazing. I am a nerd, if you can't tell, and I enjoy history. I enjoy histories, mysteries, classic literature, and modern day literature. Like I'm gonna sit down and listen to a good modern day story just as much as I would listen to a classic. But since the Federalist Papers, I might get into my government document era. Like, girl, I will say I'm also one of those people to carry like the Constitution with me. So I I'm not saying it because I'm like, go America, girl. No. I just like reading and I love history, and it just every now and then when I'm bored, like I want to always have a reading document on me, and so I do keep like a tiny print of the Constitution like on me, just in case I'm somewhere and I don't have my Kindle, because why would I take that to the bathroom with me? Or I just don't have like another physical book. I can just take out my little Constitution and just like I always gotta have that thing on me, and that thing being a book. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, okay. Oh, A Christmas Carol. Oh, I love this. There's so many versions of it. Oh, I wonder is like the original Little Mermaid in here. I would lose it. Essays by Ralph Waldo Emerson. That name sounds familiar, and I probably should know who the fuck that is. The series of books will include incomplete edition those. But you're okay. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. So some of the shit might. So it is the fact that some of the books on top are. Oh, there's a romance by Sir Walter Scott, but this is writing. So it is the situation where both books that are stacked are two different books. So the ones that are up on the A Dollhouse. I read this in high school. I don't remember it at all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't remember that book at all, but I remember that I read it in high school. What's this one? Forward from Babylon. Oh, this is actually on my TBR. I don't even know what the hell it's about. I remember somebody telling me that somebody recommended it to me. They heard the fact that like all the books that I like to read, and they were like, give this a go, and so I added on my TBR list. Now, fun fact, this year, 2025, I have set a goal for myself, a rule for myself, actually, it would be a better phrase of words, that I cannot add anything to my TBR list. I can only take stuff away. The Man from Bar 20. The story of the cow country. Interesting. Oh, Candid. Oh, I did read that. I read that when I was in high school. I believe I remember this story. Got a real fucked up ending. See, oh, there's books over here. There's so many books. Wait, did I already do these? I don't know. I'll check. Right, I have to be on the edge of these. No, clicky. The clicky, damn it. Oh, I clicked on something. Oh, Common Sense by Thomas Paine. This is another like government document if I'm thinking. Around the World in 80 Days. This is another one that's on my TBR list. Also, if I'm also not mistaken, this is a part of a series. Also, the movie that they did, one of the movies that they did that was based off it was like hella fucked up. I'm pretty sure the book itself is fucked up, but like, like there's a difference between like, you know, people thinking that some shit was okay back then, and then somebody reading it past that time frame and was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this worse somehow. It's like, whoa. Oh, a modest proposal. I have not read it, but it's one of those that I probably should have read like in high school or college, but didn't. I was a science major. I was a STEM major, so I wasn't like an English major. Oh, Paradise Lost, cool. Uh, uh, this is so frustrating. I want to look at books, damn it! And fucking Green Gables. Oh my god. Okay, so pulling myself together. The reason that Anna Green Gables is hilarious to me is because this was recommended by a coworker, and I put it on hold, and I eventually got it, and I have put this book on hold so many times. Note, you get to keep a digital audiobook or ebook or whatever from the public library for 21 days. And I can't tell you how many times that I put this book on hold and checked it out and missed the deadline of reading it before I have to return it. And this is a very popular book. So it's not the simple thing of some of the other books that I have where I have to just, all I do is just renew it. No, 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 no. Anna Green Gables is really popular. So I always, whenever I don't finish it, I always have to put it on hold again. And then I want to start all the way over so I can try to book out, not in one sitting. It'd probably be over the course of two sittings. Because I usually do a lot of my book listening while I'm at work or heading to work, like on the train and stuff. And so I want to actually read this because it was recommended to me by a coworker. There are a lot of people that work with me are big readers, and so they have recommended a lot of different books, and I have read majority of them and like them. And just I don't know, something about Anna Green Gables just every time I try, I stop. It is not the fact that the book is bad or boring or anything like that. It's just like it's one of those where I listen to it, I to get into the groove of it, and something happens, and then I have to stop. And then I'm like, well, now I done got out of the groove of it. Now I'm in the for an entirely different book that is nowhere near this genre. And so it's just been an endless cycle of that. That's the reason that Anna Green Gables is funny to me. Wait, is this Anna Green Gables? No, this is Modest book. What is this? It's so finicky. Like you have to hit the book at the like right little corner area. I wish this was like a better point and click. A Study in Scarlet by A. Conan Doyle. Oh, okay. So, is this a Sherlock Holmes story? Or is this one of his other books? I'm a huge mystery fan, but unfortunately I haven't read. I have read one Sherlock Holmes story. It was a Christmas story. That was done. Because it was in Anna Karenina. Anna Karenina. I'm probably saying it hella wrong. But I actually have this book in my house. I just haven't picked it up. It's that curse of when you're a reader and have a bunch of books in your house that you're like eventually out and you just don't. I am trying to fix that this year, so there are a lot of books that I actually am trying to finish that are already in my home. Oh, it's a Jane Austen book. Hold on. North Anger Abbey? Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of this. That should be fun. Oh, A Tale of Two Cities. Okay. I haven't read A Tale of Two Cities. Alright, I might wrap this up here because this is like, I think literally every book on this thing is a different book, which is super cool. But this is gonna take me forever to go through. Okay. It's so weird that I'm alone in this big ass library. Like, that would bother me. I love how they just, every painting is the same thing. They didn't change it at all. That's genuinely hilarious. Like, they just copied and pasted this shit. I'm pretty sure I can go through this door, but I'm gonna say that for a different time. Anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me as I play Reading Simulator. And I will catch y'all in the next one. I'm really excited about this. Like, it's so nerdy, and I'm gonna try to play this during the day. So if there is like a jump scare, I'm not gonna be like sitting in the dark. But anyway, bye y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night.